Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, March 5, 2025. Mercury moves into harmony with your sign today, and will continue to transit your solar house until March 29th. It will soon return, from April 16th to May 10th, as Mercury will begin its retrograde on the 15th and retreat into the previous sector on the 29th. Your mind is active, your outlook is positive during this cycle, and you're inclined to look at matters from a broader perspective. Your interest in the world around you increases, and your ideas are mostly well received, although, with retrograde Venus in this same sector, your communications may not always go the way you intend. An overview approach to thinking can reduce the number of perceived challenges in your life. You are less interested in mundane, routine matters and details, preferring to focus on the bigger picture. You are going to feel like a cosmic present wrapped up with a great big bow as a carryover from yesterday. This is because the mighty sun will be spinning in your solar house of intimacy and shared assets and smirk in a square toward glorious Jupiter, our great benefic, now bringing his abundance to your solar house of friendships and non-lie. Any dating? Do not miss this opportunity to go on a whirlwind date with your one and only as you soak up the magnificent vibes. If single, put yourself out there and line up new suitors, choosing one to take a chance on today. You could find that you either become a soulmate connection or end up becoming lifelong friends. However, show some moderation at this time, too, so you don't end up spinning off in the wrong direction. What is next? The last few weeks gave you food for thought about what you should put money, time, and effort into. You may have realized that you need to invest in something new in your professional journey. Luckily, there could be plenty of options to consider because Mercury will enter Aries. Possibilities related to travel, relocation, education, publication, and more might become available to you. It depends on what you want to do with your professional journey. Take your time, since you do not have to rush into any ventures or possibilities. When you have your own health practice in order, it is easier to deal with those day-to-day obstacles. But too often, we let the obstacles determine our health practice. If only there was a way to have perspective when why? Oh, you need it the most there is. Keeping discipline in your routine is the best way to overcome the confusion that settles in when the going gets tough. When all else fails, a hot bath does wonders for both body and mind. With the essence of this day in the air, take care that you don't take unnecessary risks. The combination of your free-spirited nature with the live for the moment essence of the can see you in a position where your impulses can take over your common sense. Just slow down enough to give yourself time to think things through before you jump into anything today. This is the only way you're going to prevent the possibility of accidents through your own carelessness. Before ending the day in your career sector and getting the new working week off to a positive start, the moon not only begins the day in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery as Venus settles into her first full day in retrograde motion here, but as Mercury returns. With the moon still separating from a friendly aspect to Juno in a playful and creative part of your chart yesterday, both sides of life's fence are powering up at the same time. That would have been the case whether the moon was moving from one side to the other or not. However, a window into both sides will make it easier to keep things balanced. It was a month ago to the day that Venus, the planet of love, returned for what should have been a 24-day visit to an adventurous part of your chart. However, a month on, Venus is not only still here and her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure still going strong, but a retrograde turn will keep her here until later in the month. This time, with the doors open to the past and second chances. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury enters Aries, the pace of conversations is about to accelerate, bringing a sense of urgency and directness to your interactions. This fiery cosmic messenger does not have time for delays, and you might find yourself feeling more impatient than usual, particularly when trying to learn something new or understand someone else's perspective. If you catch yourself rushing through discussions or struggling to process new information, take a deep breath and slow down. There is no need to force quick decisions or immediate responses. True understanding takes time, and by allowing yourself the space to absorb ideas at a steady pace, you ensure that nothing important gets overlooked. The concept of beauty might take on heightened importance, and if you find yourself focusing on appearances more than usual, be mindful of how much weight you give to outward impressions. While self-care and personal presentation are valuable, they should never define your worth or the worth of others. If you have been neglecting your physical well-being, now is a great time to reassess your habits. Consider creating a nutrition plan or committing to a new exercise routine that supports both your body and mind. Small, consistent efforts in self-care can make a lasting impact on your confidence and energy levels. If you feel misunderstood by those around you, resist the urge to react aggressively. Instead, approach the situation with patience and composure. Despite your strong sense of commitment, tension may arise in certain interactions. If conversations feel strained, it might be best to step back and revisit them when emotions have settled. Exercise can be an excellent way to release any pent-up frustration, providing you with a sense of clarity and renewal before addressing any lingering conflicts. Your personal energy is strong, and with the right focus, you can accomplish a great deal with minimal effort. Take advantage of this productive phase by surrounding yourself with those who uplift and inspire you. In relationships, your genuine warmth and authenticity will naturally draw people toward you. If you are single, this is a wonderful time to meet new people, as your confidence and sincerity will make a lasting impression. However, if you find your emotions difficult to control, be mindful of how they surface in interactions. Acting impulsively, particularly in moments of frustration, could strain important connections. Strive for balance and seek to understand the emotions of those around you. In the right frame of mind, you have the potential to experience deep, meaningful connections that reinforce your sense of belonging and appreciation. Gratitude plays a key role in maintaining harmony in your relationships. The understanding and support you receive from friends, family, and colleagues should not be taken for granted. Make a conscious effort to reciprocate their kindness and generosity. A simple gesture of appreciation can go a long way in strengthening bonds and fostering mutual respect. Financially, this period presents promising opportunities, particularly when it comes to settling outstanding matters or making long-term investments. While it is always wise to exercise caution with money, your instincts for financial decision-making are especially sharp right now. If you are considering a significant purchase, such as a car or a home, trust yourself to make well-informed choices. Seek advice from trusted sources, but ultimately, rely on your own judgment to guide you toward financial stability and success. As you navigate this dynamic time, remember that growth comes from both action and reflection. Take moments to pause and check in with yourself. What areas of your life feel most aligned, and where do you need to adjust? By balancing determination with mindfulness, you will make the most of this energetic shift and move forward with confidence and clarity.